Comptoir. I'm going to give you a second to click in. It is not 11:11 in the morning. It's 9:30 at night. There have been some changes in my schedule today, so it made it difficult for me to meet up with you. So if you're tuning in or soon to tune in, don't forget to leave me a note telling me where you're listening from, and I'll give you a little shout out. This is not my normal time of being live with you. It's like the old days. Remember during the pandemic, every Friday night we would be on. We're on a lot live, and we did a lot of things together. We made a lot of connections together, so I'm so happy to be here tonight. Tonight, I have a couple of thoughts and things I want to share with you, and of course, I have the purple papers with me. As you see, there are lots of purple papers that I've been carrying around with me for a long time. If you're new to my channel, new to my page, I am someone who feels a connection. I talk about those connections with people that are gone, energies, all kinds of light that exist in the universe. And I simply share the messages with the people that I meet. I'm going to give a few people a chance to click in. And if you're listening from somewhere in the world, let me know where you're listening from. I'll give you a shout out. I'll say hello and mention your name if you want. I'm happy to do that. How are you tonight? How are you managing the Mercury retrograde? Not so easy, I imagine. And I read that there are 4 planets in retrograde, which makes it very chaotic. I don't know about you, but I'm highly sensitive to that energy, so it makes me very crazy. So I don't know if I'm a little bit more crazier now. I don't know, but the energy is strong. Hello, Brookie in Blackstone, Massachusetts. Hi, Jennifer. Thanks for tuning in. I just finished doing one of my meditations online on Zoom. Oh man, it was so peaceful and so wonderful. I felt so connected, and I hope to bring that to you somehow, maybe through this moment and through these messages. Hello, Jacqueline from Acushnet. Yes, Acushnet, Mass. Hi, Jennifer Darnell from Delaware. Good. Hello. Hi, Melanie from Johnston, Rhode Island. How are you? I think of you often, and Uncle Norman for sure. He was a great guy. Hello, Brenda from Coventry. Nice to see all of you tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I would love to know if you would prefer that I come on at night versus the daytime. You know, sometimes you get there's more activity at night than there is during the daytime. So you can put your thoughts here, and I will figure it out. Hello, Ken. Nice to see you, friend. I hope all is well in your world. So welcome to my studio here, my art studio at Block 134 in Putnam, Connecticut. I'm happy to be here and happy to share with you some messages. But I have an important thing I need to talk about, especially because, do a poll. Great idea. I think I might do a poll. We have some people saying nighttime. All right, we'll see how it goes. Let's write in what you think. But last night I did an event at the Courthouse Theater. What is it called? Courthouse Center for the Arts. It is a venue in southern Rhode Island, and there were a lot of people in the room, and it was a beautiful night and wonderful folks and great messages. We gave out 14 purple papers. I probably gave out 50 messages or so. There was just a lot of stuff going on. Hello, Linda in Stamford, Connecticut. There's a lot of good energy going on. But Barbara, if you are out there, I need to speak with you, because there was some miscommunications that occurred last night, and the Justin paper does belong to you, Barbara. And I still have it in my possession, and I will hold on to it until I hear from you. Because you were there last night, and I was not able to give you the paper, but I would like to resolve that. So you are the recipient of that paper. It is your boy trying to make a connection with you. Namaste, Maria, hello, Donna, nice to see you, and Jessica, thank you so much, and Dawn Chase, how are you all tonight? I hope that you're doing well in making some good connections. Are any of you getting messages from your loved ones or messages from the universe these days? Are you feeling any energy at all? Hey, Bruce, good to see you. Gina from Rhode Island, hello. Rob, and my mom's name is Barbara, but I'm not talking about someone that passed. I'm talking about somebody that was at my event last night who was named Barbara, who is named Barbara, I mean. So that's what I was talking about, but thank you. Hello, Bridget. So anyways, are you guys feeling any energy these days? Are you feeling the connection? Are you feeling chaotic, right? Anything going on that feels overwhelming? Because man, the energy for the last 10 days has been, for me, insane. And I'm a guy that feels energy all the time. I feel these vibrations all the time. And I'm like, I should be able to handle it. But it was intense. Hello, Garrett and Michael. Nice to see you, but it's been intense. Karen says she got a cardinal in the backyard. She thought it was a sign from her grandmother. And Jennifer saying she got a dime within the year of her mother's passing, and she believes it's definitely a sign. I mean, I had a vision of my mother sitting in my living room probably 8 months after she passed away. There have been no other dreams. Hey, Mark, nice to see you. No other dreams since then at all. But what kind of messages have you been getting lately? Anything good? Anything exciting? Anything happening? Hello, Mark. Thanks for tuning in. And Jennifer, yes, Jennifer, thank you so much. Hello, Susan. Nice to see you. And let me see, the stream is going fast. And Donna says she always gets signs. Jennifer said she's had some weird dreams where people who have passed away are in my dreams. Well, that's not a bad thing at all. That's a very positive kind of connection. I think the best way to handle that is before you even put your feet on the ground, when you get up in the morning, try to remember what you experienced and see if you can get a feeling from it, because I'm sure they're trying to say something. Hello, Ann and Brenda and Jennifer. Oh, yes, I'm saying hi to the same people. This is how talented I am on this thing. Oh, my God. I need people helping me. Michael says he's having some intense dreams. Hello, Lorraine in Harrisville. So, again, last night, it was an intense night, but there were some really positive messages going out to the crowd. And look, I know, I'm very aware of this, that you're sitting in the third row, second seat, and you're waiting for Uncle Bob to show up. And it doesn't always happen. Jennifer, nice to see you. Jade, nice to see you. I don't think that purple paper belongs to you, Jade, I'm sorry to say. I think I have a feeling with someone else I'm speaking to, so I'll post any updates. Mark Thomas is saying, yes, a little bit chaotic, overload, and many people are acting like they're off the chart, reactionary. Well, you know why that's happening? It's because Neptune is in retrograde, and I don't have my notes in front of me, but as these planets are in retrograde, all these old issues start to come to the surface, and people get kind of crazy, maybe borderline insane. Yeah, I get it. There's a lot of intensity out there. Hello, Nicole from Florida. What part of Florida are you from? I'm curious. I haven't been there in years. I really did enjoy going there and doing my events. Jennifer says it's been people that I would never have thought that would come to visit me in a dream. Not sure why they're coming. Did you ask them why are they coming? Did you ask them what they're doing, how they're communicating with you? Hello, Mary. Mary says many signs come to me through music, like through picking a random radio station. I love that. I totally love that. I'll never forget this one time I was at some restaurant and I'm eating my meal. I was on the road going from one venue to the next and I'm eating. A lot of people in the restaurant, and all of a sudden a song comes on from the Platters. I instantly think of my mother, and I'm the only guy with tears in his mashed potatoes. The only guy crying about all of this stuff. But hey, those things happen. So there are good messages, there are good vibrations, there's good energy that comes from, those experiences. Amy says, thank you for my daughter's reading last night at the courthouse. Gave her much needed words from my sister Alice. I'm glad that helped in some way. Nicole, you are from Port Charlotte. Oh, that's where I used to go. I was in Port Charlotte. There used to be a restaurant. I would do events there, and I can't remember the name of it right at this moment. It was a club, a comedy club or something. They let the jokester in. Hello, Kathleen. Nice to see you. And Stephanie, thank you so much for being here. My space is great. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's one of my new paintings right there that you don't really get a great view of, but it is a new one. So a couple of things I wanted to share with you before I get distracted, because you know that happens quite easily. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody that's come to my events over the last couple of days. We gave out well over, that's it, Vasani Comedy Club. We gave well over 30 purple papers, and we gave out lots of messages. It was a very beautiful couple of days. There have been a lot of people asking where am I appearing next. I will be in Rhode Island in one venue in August and one in September. And that's about it. Right now, because of staffing challenges and traveling challenges, I don't have the ability to go to New Hampshire or Stamford, Connecticut, or Westchester, New York, or anywhere really. I'm only here doing my thing. Ciao, Bobby. Just doing my thing. Mark says, I haven't been aware of my deceased loved ones, but I have recently just become aware of a being who is a personal God or watcher. Well, I find that intriguing. I'm very curious what the messages are from that guard or watcher. What is it that you're feeling? How do you get inspired by that connection? That would be intriguing to learn. Thanks for your comments about my painting here. I really appreciate it. If I can spin this around, I can show you, there's some over there, some new paintings. All of these paintings will be on display for a big show in November 1st in Rhode Island. Tickets will be on my website at some point. Thank you, Garrett, for clapping for my paintings. I appreciate it. Anyways, so you're doing well out there. You're pushing along. You can put the names of your loved ones in the stream, and when I come back on the next live, I will have some purple papers prepared for you. But tonight I wanted to be in a state of gratitude. I wanted to tell you, to share with you how grateful I am that you follow me on my page, that you go to my events. And I gotta tell you, this is really intriguing to me. I think people are becoming more open about the spiritual thing. What do you think? Do you think people are becoming more aware of the energy? Do you think people are becoming more connected? What do you think? There have been men at my events, more men than normal. Do you have that same feeling that, maybe humanity is opening up to possibilities? Maybe humanity is opening up to the need for connecting? Well, I have seen a lot of things. And recently, a lot of people have gone through some transformation. Tonight, the message was all about transcendence, that people are going through some sort of transcendence and going through some kind of change and so forth and so on. And I feel it myself. Matt is asking, please send healing to my mother. Yes, absolutely, Matt. We can do that right now. Let's just hold energy for your mom. I'll send her some love from my heart to hers. And keep us posted, Matt, on how she's doing. So all of us together are holding energy. So hello, Linda Menard. Thank you for helping. Let me see. Amanda says, I do think people are becoming more open-minded. I agree with that. Bruce said he's been to 2 events. Thank you, Bruce. Ria talks about feeling some good vibes. And then Mark says something interesting. I agree. I can no longer be denied or dismissed. Amen, man. Woo, I love that. I love that. So, if you're joining me for the first time, I carry these purple papers with me wherever I go. And there's a lot of them. And I am determined to deliver as many as I can before they retire, I retire, or whatever. Before this comes to an end, I'm going to find a way to give as many messages as I can. Again, if you're the woman named Barbara who was at my event last night, looking for the Justin paper. I need to speak with you because there was a little miscommunication last night. I want to resolve that for you because that purple paper belongs to you. Remember, everybody remember the purple paper I'm talking about, the Justin that I had written on 1/17/25 from someone named Justin who passed unexpectedly? Well, oh my God. It took a long time, but we found the rightful owner. And last night there was a technical miscommunication. Of course there was. It's Mercury retrograde. So I totally understand it. So I'll continue to share purple papers with you. I will post more of them as I go along. And sometimes I put all delivered. When it says all delivered, those in that particular post have already been sent to the families that I feel strongly who are the rightful owners of those purple papers. So messages come. Messages come. Jessica, do you know Barbara though? Yes, I'm glad you understand the purple paper because it was a lot to deal with. Anyways, all I can say is I love you and I appreciate you. And those aren't just words that some guy like me says to a bunch of people right there. I really feel a deep sense of gratitude that you're right there with me, that we're on the journey together. And I will do everything I can to come back as often as I can, at least weekly, and make some new connections here. But I'm going to randomly go in my stack of papers, randomly. Is anything random? I don't know. And I have chosen this Carol paper. I love the random stuff. It's never random, is it? Somebody will know, will absolutely know. Hello, Mary Beth from Lisbon. Carol was surprised at how quickly she passed. I didn't feel sick for very long. I felt so much worry a few days before, but you helped me. I had a nice life. I worked hard, but it doesn't or didn't matter because everyone works hard. Oh, I love this one here. Everyone works hard, she says. Don't work so hard. And then up here it says rose or roses. So I'll be intrigued to figure out what that means when that time comes. Hello, Paula Bartholomew. Here's another interesting paper. Hang on a minute. I'm pulling out a few for us to look at. By the way, over the last few events, I've been giving papers away from 2013, 2011, 12, 13, and 15. Can you believe I've been holding on to them that long? I can't. Here's one from Charles, 4/8/24. Now, I will not be posting these because I'm putting them back in the pile and I'll forget what I pulled out. So I'll share the message with you here and you can put a note or send us a message at rcomtois.admin@gmail.com. Charles suffered a stroke in his last days that was overwhelming. That's heavy duty, isn't it? I'm trying to read my own handwriting. He said it was just overwhelming for him how fast it changed. I don't know how it all happened, but I was gone shortly after the stroke, and it was just difficult. But I found peace, I promise. Those are nice messages. I mean, look, are they nice messages? Thank you, Cindy, about my painting. Thank you. Are they nice messages? No, Paula, she was supposed to email us if she didn't do that. You have to email us at rcomtois.admin@gmail.com. Anyways, are these messages that are healing? Are they loving messages? I mean, it doesn't take any pain away. It doesn't take your broken heart away. It doesn't heal your grief, but maybe it gives you a moment to rethink something. Thank you, Jenna. A moment to rethink. No, it's not. No, nobody's silly. It's fine. It's all good. Do we have a chance through these papers, through a message, to find peace? I think we can. It may not last long, but it might give us a chance to catch our breath. I mean, only you out there who have received purple papers know the truth. Did the purple paper bring you peace? I don't know. Did you have a moment of feeling connected to them? Probably. And maybe that's the purpose of the message. I know that in the very beginning, I was told that the reason why the papers would be written was to show the recipient and all of us that there is something more, that there is something much more out there. Those are my universes. There's an entire universe of planets and galaxies out there somewhere. There are people that we love that are part of the stream of awareness and consciousness that are still part of us, that with a little bit of ease, a little bit of openness, they help us. They help us through it all. Well, it's been lovely being with you here tonight. Thank you for all your comments. Keep writing who you want me to connect with, and I will come back live again and share more messages and bring more energy and love into our world. Until next time, I thank you from my heart to yours for being right there with me on the journey. Have a beautiful night.